What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Main Issues Podcast. I'm Al Taylor, also known as the Act24 on all social media, here with the one, the only, the greatest, the Dragonborn, DJ Williams. How you doing, DJ? Could you?
How's it going, Al?
wait.
I'll just tease him, man. I'll just tease him. I just put a leg in there like on the news.
Hey, you got me good. I was like, man, could you not hear none of that? Oh man.
But
scandalous.
Man, I'm good. And enjoying this pandemic time.
Yeah.
Not really enjoying.
Because you working still full time.
Well, I'm not enjoying the because I gotta deliver the grocery stores and gas stations and stuff. I'm not enjoying the crowds. Like usually it's I'm out in the middle of the day, so it's not really a bunch of people in the grocery stores. Usually it's just older people.
Right.
Man, everybody and their mama be in the stores now. And since everybody got to be 6 feet, so that means just about every grocery aisle got people in it who are just in line.
Yeah.
It's a pain.
Yeah, but
everybody want to be 6 feet, but I got to put this stuff on the shelf. And y'all not going to leave no time soon, so I got to be within y'all 6 feet bubble. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Yeah, I've been still working, but only like I don't know, like 2 or 3 days a week. Like now I don't have to I go back in Friday and Saturday.
I could have sworn you said it was like on a week, off a week.
No, I didn't say that. No, it was supposed to be.
I don't know where I got that from there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I think I have an extra day off because of the holiday Monday. I don't know. Either way,
Holiday Monday?
I don't really need the Monday after Easter. It's usually.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, it's a strange Easter. It's strange. All this going on. It was Easter last Sunday, and
right. My mom cooked Easter dinner, but instead of everybody hanging out her place, we just got a plate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Bye.
Yeah. Just swung on through.
Yeah. Hey, she loaded me in. She loaded me in. Little bro up though. We still eating.
Yeah.
Over here.
Huh. Okay.
What about you?
Nothing really went on. I mean, I worked Saturday at the church. They did a recording thing, so they did a bunch of flowers and stuff, just for the recording of the service. They've been doing recordings of all the services now. Like they've been live streaming and also doing some pre-recording stuff. Like I think Good Friday was a pre-recording, and yeah, I think it's doing all right. I think people are engaging with it and stuff, so it's not like it's for nothing.
Good.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, so that's partially the only reason I'm still coming in, just doing little stuff like that, and because they still doing flowers every Sunday, or it seems like they're gonna continue to do that at least. But yeah, not well prepared today, and I hardly even know what we're going to be talking about. But I do have one thing that I got to get out of the way. I've been dying.
Yeah, you said you had a surprise.
Man, I've been dying to tell you about this. You're not going to believe it, but okay. So last night I saw a superhero. He was black. He said this was for the street. Black Lightning is back. I finally watched Black Lightning. Not only
How far did you get?
Okay, not only did I start watching Black Lightning, but I have watched it to completion.
Oh, shoot.
I have watched all 3 seasons. But wait.
Is that snow?
No. But wait. There's more. I did not hate watch it. I actually really enjoy the show. Like
I told you would. I told you it was good. Out of all of the CW shows, Black Lightning is with my best self. I'm trying not to be biased, but it just hit better. I'm sorry.
Right.
They just put more into it. The actors are better for definitely in most cases anyway.
Right.
I could do without that corny behind suit, but at the same time, everybody's suit corny except for Green Arrow, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, that suit is terrible. It's awful.
Yeah, I like the one they gave him later on.
Yeah, in the 3rd season, the government organization gave him a suit that was better, definitely better. See, what I couldn't stand about the suit was like I could kind of get past the suit. It wasn't that bad. It was him in the suit and like walking around in the suit and stuff that was just making me angry because I'm angry at the cameraman because I'm like, why are you filming this like this? Like, why are you shooting all these shots below the waist when the man is bow-legged? Obviously. Like, his knee, he knock kneed.
I never noticed.
He is not.
I never noticed.
He is knock kneed. So
every school to knock knee.
So every time he's standing on the top of a building for some reason, right in front of everybody should be able to see him, but apparently nobody notices. And like it's going up and it's slowly going up that ugly ass suit. It's like who like the editing department
superhero pose. You gotta put that in there. But yeah, you're right. People always say, "Oh, and anybody see Batman or Spider-Man up there?" He's literally lit up. I know.
Right. Like that's a whole part of the suit. Like it lights up, and I like that in the newer suit, the later suit. Like it wasn't as aggressive as that was, as that first suit was. It was a little more muted because it's like, man, how you gonna be fighting, crying like he want people to see him? like he the opposite of Batman. Like he ain't trying to hide in the shadow.
Yeah, he can't.
but seriously, I think it's pretty good. It is underrated. Like
it was pretty good.
And like my big thing about the show is the supporting characters were so good, like his daughters and stuff. And like Anissa was like the better superhero of the show. Like she was just awesome.
Man, that 3rd season, she was wild.
Yeah.
Well, second and third, she was living the double life. That job was good.
I mean, they gave her some Daredevil-esque fight scenes. As Blackbird, where she was basically doing the Daredevil, before he got the suit thing. It was basically the same shit. So, but yeah, all that was good. I felt like it fell apart, not fell apart, but in the 3rd season, it was some rush stuff going on. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that's the part that kind of disappointed me. They kind of. It also was a little longer than normally, but yeah, they were rushing it. And I followed Anissa the girl who plays Anissa on Instagram, and she reposted something that the lady who plays the mom posted after the season ended, basically wishing everybody farewell and good luck on your future endeavors. I'm just like, oh Lord, that sound final as hell, man. Don't tell me there's not gonna be another season. And this is before I finished the rest of the season. I think I was like 5 or 6 episodes behind. Then finally I started, and I was just like, I don't think it's gonna be a 4th.
No, I mean it's not. It's not officially canceled.
No, it's not. But I said it before, and I say it, and God dog it, nobody watched Supergirl, but that crap still come on. I'm playing the card. I'm playing the race card, God dog it. I don't like to play this card. I try my best to avoid it, but I'm playing it with this one. Give me one good reason. I need just one. Why Black Lightning might not get a 4? Because they barely got the 3rd.
Right. Oh, did they barely get the 3rd?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, so it was on the verge of cancellation, and they
were losing, saying they were losing ratings.
But Supergirl still going strong.
Right, and it's something else I was watching. I want to say it was Emergency Awesome, who's a YouTube YouTube channel. He mentioned that all of the superhero shows were losing ratings.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know why either. He didn't assume to know. He was just pointing that out.
But that's another thing. But how do they go about getting ratings? Like, are we still doing the Nielsen?
Stop changing time slots. Stop changing time slots to actually advertise the freaking show. That'll help a huge amount, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know how they would go about getting ratings.
I mean, they advertise the shows on their channel.
Right.
That nobody is watching.
The people who, the companies that own CW own any other channel? Because, if you go, like, a few channels that all under the same umbrella, you'll see commercials back and forth.
Yeah, they're Warner Media. Like, the whole WB. Like WB in general.
Like, other channels would be under the umbrella. CBS because of Supergirl.
Well, no, actually, because at least I don't believe CBS is under. Is it? No, because CBS is Viacom now, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to look it up, but I mean, Warner Media got a lot of stuff like HBO and stuff is under.
We know we're not seeing the hero show commercials on HBO.
Yeah, but
go to our non-premium channel for these basic shows.
Yeah, but I don't think
you don't have to pay for.
Yeah, I don't think like CW itself has smaller channels. I don't think. I don't know, cause it itself is an offshoot, cause it was all kind of stuff before.
You're right.
It's basically it was what the WB channel and UPN combined. That was kind of the merger that happened.
Bootleg the nose.
Yeah, and and having that UPN background is good to see like a black show on there, like Black Lightning, because UPN was that. Yeah. But anyway, I'm hoping Black Lightning gets a season 4 because I really like it. Tiffany doesn't like it, or she didn't like it. She wasn't as into it as me because she was like everything's so over the top. It's like a soap opera with bad acting, and I'm like, yeah, kind of, but
they are.
But the writing is there. I felt like definitely in the first 2 seasons, everybody's motives were sound. And like that's what I look for in the show a lot. Like we're not just doing stuff for no reason. And there was like bigger things going on, and their way of bringing metas into the world was really cool. Like into like the whatever. I was gonna say the DC universe, but I guess it's the Arrowverse for the CW shows. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how much they talk about metas in there because I don't watch the other shows.
Flash and I guess in Arrow too, but Flash pretty much introduced the metas. The particle accelerator exploded. That's how they got their metas.
Oh, okay. So
a particle accelerator exploded, and then like the Flash got trapped in the Speed Force or something, and they broke him out. And when they did that, anybody who was basically the same thing again, so all of that stuff trickled into metas.
Yeah, but I felt like their meta situation made logical sense and is realistic. Like it's based in reality. Like like government experimentation on lower class, black people, and doing stuff in those neighborhoods where nobody will notice or care.
How did you like I don't know his real name as an actor, but the dude that played Braxton from the Jamie Foxx show, Braxton P. Hart in the Brig.
Oh yeah, he was
how he kept using
Williams,
like the N-word.
Yes.
And the first time he said that, I was like, "The hell!" Like I was offended because of the way he said it, and like I knew how he meant it right off the bat, and I was like, "That was good," because nobody else did that in the show, and he was just like meta. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that proves if you say something with enough to it, with that certain stank on it, it can sound like the N-word because it's just all.
They definitely did.
And he was one of the most meta of them all because he
copy powers.
Yes,
I thought that was cool. And matter of fact, I think he was also underutilized as well.
Yeah.
Because I felt like they should have sent him after Black Light, even though it didn't result to much of anything.
Yeah.
But
I felt like that was kind of cheap the way that went down between the two of them.
It also was a nice way to explain why the suit he wears is so important as well, which they kind of touch on it in the beginning. But that conversation he had with him before he basically fried him. Well, it did kind of, help
fried his nervous system. Yeah. But before it was more than that. Like in the first season, it was ripping him apart. Like he was bleeding everywhere just from using his powers. Like not because he was out fighting crime and getting shot and stuff, but him using his powers was hurting him so much.
He was old and out of shape.
That's another thing. He wasn't old then, but when he was first Black Lightning. So because the show picks up 30 years after, it's 25 or 30 years after. They keep saying 30 years, but I feel like they're exaggerating. They say, oh, that was 30 years ago. Yeah, but it's like, is he 50?
Actually, I think he might be in real life. He's up there I made a reference to him being called, when I said old Scooter, he used to be on In Living Single as Queen Latifah's boyfriend. His name was Scooter.
Right.
On Living Single.
Right.
So, for those who don't know. But, he could be up there because Queen Latifah is up there.
Okay.
So, if he ain't 50, he close.
Yeah, 50. 1970, July. Well, he will be in July.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, so I guess they weren't over exaggerating.
That's why they gave him all the fight scenes to Anissa.
Yeah. Because his characters.
Hey, now hold on, I can do some of these. I ain't doing all that.
Yeah, which his character is more like a
snap and go.
Yeah, or like when he does get into hand-to-hand combat, he's a brute brawler. Like he just throws a few heavy punches, and a few heavy punches, maybe a kick if his suit will allow him. Sometimes it's ugly, man.
Like Batman.
Yeah.
You can't turn your head.
Yeah, exactly. Head. That's another thing. We taking a lot of time on this, but man, you not gonna tell me all these people don't know exactly who he is with that little domino man eye goggle thing. It ain't covering nothing. You got the same beard, the same exact build.
They reference that maybe 2 or 3 times.
Don't say about the light blinding them and stuff, because they said that in like the first couple episodes. It was a throwaway line.
First couple episodes, and then they said it again. They said it again at the school when the whole school situation was going on. It was like, oh, did you see who it was? Could you tell who it was? Like, nah, it's like looking at the spotlight or something.
So, what do people see with the footage that is on TV?
Oh, I don't know.
Because we see him on the news, like everybody's looking at him. Oh, look, it's black lightning. Like, you telling me they can't see his face at all? Like, I don't know.
I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I like that in the second and third season, people were just figuring it out. They were like, man, I ain't stupid. Like, I know who you are, bro. Like,
okay. Last thing. How much did you hate the youngest daughter?
A lot.
She got on my nerves.
She was way too over the top, like just trying to be like aggressive for the sake of being aggressive, but her character seemed like empty at the same time. It was just not. She just wasn't a great character.
I was talking how much of a brat she was. She got on my nerves.
Yeah, no, but it's that. But it was like she's being a brat for the sake of being a brat and making. She was just making issues that weren't really making sense to me. And it was like, even for like a hot-headed teenager, it's like you're going too far. I didn't really, especially in the third season, it was a bit ridiculous. So it's like, oh my God, I can't take her no more. But yeah, at first it was fine. It was just like, they can't all be great. But
yeah, true.
Yeah, because which
is funny, because she probably got more film credits under her belt than anybody else on that show.
Yeah,
with the exception of the pastor, the guy who plays the pastor.
Oh, Clifton Powell. Yeah. Yeah. I like they had him in there, because Clifton Powell be in anything.
So much doggone D and C level movie.
Yeah.
And stuff, and I be like, get out. But he got to get that dollar.
How about Wayne Brady as the big bad in season 3?
I like that. That threw me off. To find out he the one running this whole show, that threw me off. I was just like, what?
Yeah. And he did a fine job, but it was like the way his character was kind of treated, I don't know, it was like it was too late. I felt like it was too late in the season for him to be like this overarching character that we have to overcome like right now. Like it's just like we just seen you an episode ago. Now we got to go toe to toe and like have a whole thing, and then it's like all of a sudden he care about him so much. Black Lightning does, and his whole not killing thing was kind of left for me because
man, that's DC. They always
it's just
that crap. Marvel characters kill on such a regular basis
with impunity. With impunity.
Just blow somebody's head off. So we get falafels later?
Yeah, but it's like okay. It's like in the first episode, like he is like there's a lot of shooting in the show and people get shot and people get killed. That's what I really was like feeling about the first season until they started bringing people back from the dead. But that's neither here or there. But he was turning, like he was fighting the bad guys while he was being shot at, and then he was using the bad guys as shields to get shot. So like, you know, if you're gonna do that, that's killing.
Kill him. I guess he felt he didn't kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I can put it at. I don't know how nobody else's brain work, but
that's that Batman Begins, like, like I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you.
How hyped were you when you saw Jill Scott?
Wait, when did I see Jill? Oh, yeah. I mean, I wasn't. I mean, was I supposed to be
first main villain? I guess
was I supposed to be hyped? I mean, it was
Jill Scott playing a villain, dude. Yeah, it was supposed to be hype.
I guess. I mean, I thought it was cool, and she was pretty good at what is Madam something. I can't even remember what her name was.
I ain't seen it in a minute, so I can't remember. But I was just surprised to see. Well, I was surprised to see her in it in the first place because she don't have a lot of film credits under her belt. She's not really, you know, a big actress. You know, I wouldn't classify her as a actress, singer, or whatever, as a lot of people do. But yeah, I was just surprised to see her on there, and then as that role, I was just like, whoa, okay. Then she actually played it pretty well. I was just like, nice.
Yeah, Lady Eve.
Lady Eve, right?
Yeah. Who also came back from the dead. All right, move on to your stuff. Yeah, that was all I wanted to talk about. For me, really. So what you got?
Okay. Well, my big surprise was, and I already shared my topics with you, so you kind of know. Unfortunately,
I didn't look at them.
Well, I'll send them to you.
I didn't have a chance to.
You're gonna ruin the moment. Okay, well, unfortunately, because we are on our phones, I can't go back over my notes because there's some stuff that I've been trying to remember while you were talking a second ago that I can't remember. But anywho, as long as this pandemic stuff dies down like it's supposed to eventually, at the end of this year, we will have flying car races.
What?
Yes, dead serious.
Word.
Flying car races. Electric flying car races.
How you figure that?
My dad sent me an article. The article came with the video and an interview. They have the cars, they have the pilots, which most of them are Navy or Air Force pilots, most of which are women. But yeah, they have them. They're making them in the company is based out of Australia, so. But this is the part I was trying to remember. A few car companies are actually involved, but I don't remember which ones it was. But the biggest one was Rolls-Royce.
Okay.
But
well, when you say flying car,
I mean,
yeah, but how high? How high?
Like big drones.
How high?
40 meters. 40 meters.
Because I know what a meter is. I know exactly what
a
that
yard. 40 meters is basically the same thing as a yard. Give or take a percentage.
Okay. Take your word for it.
40 meters.
Trust me, it is. I looked dumb American over here. Don't know the meter system.
Well, we don't use meters. We use yards. But yeah, I think meters got yards for like 0.9 or something like that when I looked it up. But yeah, it's something like that. But yeah, 40 meters is the height, and 0 to 400 kilometers, which is the part I meant to check, is the top speed. So I don't know how fast 400 kilometers is, but apparently that's the top speed for them.
Okay.
I was like, man, that's cool as hell.
I don't believe it. I'm gonna have to see the video. Well,
like I said, I read the whole article. It's legit. It is legit. I guarantee.
Okay.
It is legit. I am ready. I want to see. Now, I ain't no NASCAR fan, so I'm not hoping there's gonna be an accident. But I would like to know how they would handle an accident in this situation.
So, will it be, like the GTA, 5 style, like rings in the air, flying race? Like, what you gonna do? Like, how do you?
I don't think so.
Like,
I don't think so. They didn't go into detail. I think it's gonna be like the regular races. I think they're just gonna go around and around and around.
And they just gonna they're just gonna be 40 meters off the ground and flying and racing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The best way to describe them is they look like giant drones. They're long. Matter of fact, they've been referring to them as Formula One flying car races. So they look like they are long like a Formula One racer is. Let me see. I don't know if I cut the video. Yeah, I cut the video if I do it. I'm about to say I can send you the link.
No. Yeah, I'll look at it later.
But yeah. But yeah, I was really hyped to tell you that. Which you just kind of disappointed me with your lack of enthusiasm.
No, I'm just playing. I am just playing about it. That I do think that is really cool.
Well, my dad thought it was cool. He shared, so I think it's cool too.
I just
wait to see.
I just need to see it.
Ticket, your ass ain't coming. See if I can get me some free tickets off the sake of the podcast. But I'm from the Main Issues podcast. We can cover all things. I was wondering if we would really love to see. It would probably be in Australia. But like, we don't expect y'all to give us plane tickets, but if y'all have any tickets, I bet y'all save up money. I use my stimulus check to get an Australia plane ticket.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
Okay, so they do look like big ass drones. I mean, that's all it is. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's basically like
they not
Formula One.
Shaped like drones typically.
I mean, they are like the middle section of the Formula One without the wheels, with arms coming out the side with the propellers on it, basically. Yeah. Actually, I wonder if I could do my screen. Do I have a Chrome? Oh yeah. If of course it's underneath this. All right, there it is. So that is what it looks like if you're watching the video version of this. But yeah, just like Formula One body, little stubby arms coming out the side, look like with little propellers on it. Is it on each side? It looked like it's on the top and the bottom of each one of the 4 propellers. It's like a top and bottom propeller. That is very cool. What else you got?
Razer. As far as I know, Razer just makes mouse and keyboards and some headphones. But Razer has made some true wireless Pikachu earbuds, and the charger case is a little Pokeball.
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. I'm very surprised that didn't cross my feed at all. When did you see that?
You lagged a bit. You say you very what?
I said I'm surprised it didn't come across my feed. I was like, how long? Like when did you see that?
Yeah, it's from what I read, they aren't amazing. Like the whole novelty of it is just basically the whole selling point.
Oh, and it's like
the battery life isn't great, but it's not horrible either. Everything is average. Everything on it is average.
Yeah, and they.
Yeah, what's it do?
Oh, okay. Here they go. Huh. Hey, that Pokeball is cool though.
Right. It better come.
You say it better come with what?
A belt clip. Something I can clip onto my belt. Because that's what they do with the Pokeballs in the show.
Right. Yeah, so it's actually just it's like, whatever what the iPhone earbuds called? The
AirPods.
Whatever. Yeah, AirPods. Yeah, they nothing but some AirPods. Some phony AirPods and with Pikachu logo in it, like barely seen, but they basically just yellow. It's a little logo or whatever in the like circle part on the back of it that you can see, but I mean this you know, you wouldn't know looking far away that Pikachu even had anything to do with it except that they're yellow. You're paying for that Pokeball.
Oh yeah. Which I think the price was $120.
Yeah.
Was for some true wireless earbuds. That's pretty standard for the $100 area.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
anything lower than that. I wouldn't recommend buying.
Yeah, man. I keep buying little. Well, I say I keep buying. I probably had like 3 pairs of true wireless earbuds, but they all been cheapos, and they all been. I mean, even like the pair I use now is pretty good, and that pair was more expensive, was like $40, and that's a lot for some headphones to me. But good true wireless earbuds, they want like $250 for, and it's like I just can't justify. I can't believe that it sounds that much better. Like I would just have to be using it on a daily basis, and
yeah, I'm pretty sure half of that is battery life.
Like,
and battery life and range is probably more so what that price tag is about.
Yeah.
Sound quality is going to cap out about, not even necessarily sound quality, but sound quality and noise cancellation will probably be the things that make those kind of things more expensive. Like I said, as opposed to battery life and range. But,
yeah.
I mean, I complain all the time. Well, at least to you, I don't think we had the podcast. I don't think on the podcast I made a complaint, but I had the Bluetooth wireless headphones that went around the neck. I always got the LGs, and they always had great battery life. I'm talking 9-10 hours. Man, I got talked by some T-Mobile reps to get them sorry-ass beat versions of them. Man, the damn battery lasts like 5 hours.
Right.
I was working 2 jobs. I did not need no 5-hour fucking headphones. I need all night long.
Right. You did tell me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I told you the T-Mobile lady was like, maybe you charging them wrong.
Yeah. I forgot what I said.
Wrong, and I forgot this. I thought you was like, what? I'm sorry, I forgot to do the ritual and sacrifice chicken?
Yeah.
Like, what you mean charging them wrong? How was I supposed to charge them? Just like, plug them in.
Yeah. Like, how you charge them wrong? I could see if you had them for months and you've been leaving them on the charger for days on end and it killed the battery. I could see if it's like that.
The following week.
Right.
And she said that crap to me. She was like, well, we wear ours all day. I was like, yeah, you're wearing them all day. You're not using them all day. Either I'm on the phone or I'm listening to music literally all day. If I say they last for 5 hours, they last 5 hours.
Yeah. But the only thing,
and I knew something was fishy when I bought them because on the pack they had the battery life on it. Most of the time when you buy these kind of things, it'll say battery life, active, standby. There was no difference between active or standby. It just said battery life 9 hours. That was a red flag immediately, but I ignored it. Trying to listen to the T-Mobile rep. Plus, I ain't have no actual money at the time, so I was like, I can just slap this on the bill, take care of it later. Man, to hell with them Beats headphones. They sound great.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the LG sounded bad, so I don't give a damn.
Yeah. The only thing I want in like the true wireless earbuds in particular is the ones I have are good. The sound is good. They don't stay in my ear as well as I would like them to if I get them moving real good. Like they not no gym earbuds. That's for sure. But my only thing with them is when I put them in, I can't hear anything if I'm wearing both of them. I usually only wear one, but I would like to wear both. And on the more expensive true wireless earbuds, like the Sony MX3 ones that are like $250, they have ambient sound pass through, so it'll pass sound through to you if you turn it on, and you can adjust it to how much sound you want to go through and stuff. So it's more like,
yeah, I had some Sony Bluetooth ones that went around my neck that I told you that was surprisingly good for like $40, and they did that, and I didn't know what that was at the time. I was like, what the heck is that? What is that?
Yeah. Could you turn
What's going on right now?
Could you turn it on and off?
No.
Oh.
Not on those I couldn't. Not on those I couldn't.
So
or at least it didn't interface with my phone well enough for me to turn them on. To tweak it, but nah, I didn't see no option for it. But then again, now that I think about it, there was on the pack it do say download the companion app for it. Right. I never did. I never do.
Yeah.
So I probably need to do that. But after I got used to it, it was fine. But it threw me off because nothing else does that.
Yeah.
Or at least nothing else I've had did that. So I was just like, the heck is it playing the outside noise in my ears? Like the hell?
Yeah. And man, I don't even know how much time we've been going. When did we even start? I don't even know. This is and I should have mentioned before for the people who only listen to the audio version of this, which is gonna sound like trash. I hear it now. Look, listen to me. I usually say that, but this time it's like it's pretty bad. Like, or at least your audio is like, I think your mic sensitivity is too high or something. Like I turned you down on the recording, but I can't hear how well that's going to go over on the recording because I'm not monitoring that.
Okay, well,
because there's no way I could do that and still, be on the call. This is new territory for us.
New territory. I don't want to let our audience into behind the scenes arguments, but if we would have experimented with other apps,
what you mean?
We have this problem right now. It's like a dozen video apps we could be using. How do we know it's not the app?
Yeah, I mean it could be the app. I don't know. You got all day to be testing apps. I couldn't test the app without being on the thing. That's why I'm like, let's just go ahead and do it, because the people I watch,
I don't have all day, but I have most of the evening.
Yeah, because the people I listen to, this is what they're using, so I try that first.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because like the video chopping in and out, this shit chopping all over the place. I don't know how my video coming over to you.
You sound fine. You lagged a few times. Once before we started recording, and the other time that I mentioned. But other than that, you've been fine. Your quality has been dropping back and forth. But that could be either one of us. But you're not recording from my screen. You're recording from yours. So I guess that part don't matter.
Yeah, because mine.
I was supposed to be screen recording too. Scratch that, because I was not.
Yeah. No, it's all being recorded on here. Like my microphone is being recorded directly. Like it's not being recorded over the call.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you gonna sound great, and I'm gonna sound like crap.
Yeah. Probably a little bit. I mean, I am peaking a lot, so I don't know. It's probably gonna be a little both. Little column A, little column B.
Well, off the tech support stuff that nobody want to hear, Netflix has been making a lot of these like standalone movies that are superhero based, basically. And not even just movies, a few shows as well, because there was Raising Dion. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I watched Raising Dion.
Okay,
yeah.
I couldn't remember if you did or not. Okay, and there was another movie that came out last month called Freaks.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good.
I didn't watch
check that out?
No, but
you didn't watch it? It was pretty good. And I noticed one with the guy who plays Green Arrow. I can't remember his name. I know his name, but I'm drawing a blank right now.
Stephen Ahmed or something like that.
Yeah. But he's a co-star in it, and another guy who's been in a bunch of superhero shows is the main star of it, and it's about people with powers as well. It's called Code 8. So I'm just like, man. And there's a few that I've seen on there.
And that's a Netflix original?
I think so.
So is that any relation to Sense8?
No, not even close.
Okay.
But yeah, and I was just like, oh, that's cool. They keep getting all these little superhero things, trying to step in, trying to get some of this Marvel money.
Yeah, well, they trying to get the anime views, all the views.
Oh yeah, they getting that. Speaking of, I'm behind on all my anime. Hero Academia is finished. I mean, not Hero Academia. Yeah, Hero Academia is finished. Demon Slayer finished. Fire Force finished. Dr. Stone finished, and I haven't finished none of them.
No.
They're gonna be on the next season by the time I'm watching them.
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't watched. I mean, the only anime I watched this year was My Hero Academia and Beastars. Yeah, well, I watched episode 1 of Beastars.
Oh wow!
You
got to see that episode 2 and 3.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's when it gets. That's when it gets good. Okay.
But I have been playing the hell out of that Final Fantasy VII remake.
I forgot all about that. Yeah. What's going on with that? It's
good. Were you gonna try it out? Is this gonna be one of the games you buy and out and play?
Nah, because I already know I'm not gonna be into that, and I'm pretty sure it's not my kind of game. I'm pretty sure, fairly sure.
You play some of everything, so how can I tell what's your kind of game? Yes.
Oh, I don't think I play some of everything. I barely play anything to begin with.
I mean, well, yeah, but when you do play, it's like you don't stick to any specific genre. It's not let's see. Have you ever played an RPG?
I haven't played.
Division is a bit of an RPG. It's technically an RPG, but
yeah, but it's a JRPG. It's like a Japanese RPG. Like it's a whole different thing. To me, it is. it's just like I don't want to get caught up all into like systems and stuff. I want to play a game. Like that's why I can't like get that into like even that
Terra.
into
Terra is a
Division and
RPG.
stuff. Yeah. Although I did get into Division for a while, but then it gets to a point where it's like, oh, I gotta read all these stats and figure out where to put this piece where and that. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just trying to run out and shoot some folks up and stuff and, you know, be tactical. That's why I prefer.
Well, that's where the stats come in. The tactics.
That's why I prefer like Wildlands. That was like very extremely light RPG elements where you would like rank stuff up. You would put stuff up a couple
that shit up in Mom Breakpoint.
Yeah, way too far. Went way too far with it.
They tried to make Division. They tried to turn it into Division. Was fine where it was.
Yeah, I could see a company trying to do that to capitalize on what the Division was doing, but when you make both games, like, what are you doing? Like, what? You already have this game. Why are you trying to make this other game into that?
Right, like, man, stay in your lane. But
yeah.
But that would be the thing. But I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed because it is an RPG and it's Final Fantasy, so I kind of know what to expect. But it's not as much fighting in it as I would like. I played in normal mode because you got normal, easy, and classic. Classic would be turn based, like Pokemon still does, or like all JRPGs used to do.
All right.
I don't want to play nothing turn based.
Yeah.
So I say I could barely tolerate that with Terra. But no, Terra wasn't even. It was action turn based. It wasn't. You still had to wait a certain amount of time before you could attack again, kind of. But it wasn't like how they used to be. You have to wait for your turn bar to fill up before you could attack again, or the other people had to go first. So. But yes, I've been playing in normal mode, which is, I guess if I had to compare it to anything, I'd be like God of War or something along those lines. You know, like
really
run around and fight. The way you fight, the latest God of War, not the old one.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, I figured that, but okay.
Yeah, it's like it'll be an enemy. You can attack, do your thing. There is a bar that has to fill up, but it's just a bar for you to do your special abilities, so you can't spam special abilities. And items fall into that special ability category, so you can attack, but you gotta wait for your bar to fill up to use an item or use a magic or whatever your special ability is for that particular character. So,
okay.
Yeah, you can dodge all that stuff, run around, roll. I don't know if you can run away. I don't, but I don't know if you can.
Run away from the battle? What do you mean run away? Oh, okay.
Yeah, run away from the battle.
So you go through encounters just like in the older games. Like you come across you come across enemies or you see the enemies on the map and can you avoid them? Like you can what's going on?
In some ways, like if there's one down this path, I guess you could go that way. But 9 times out of 10, you got to go that path anyway. So,
okay.
But no, like originally, what used to happen was there's no enemies on screen at all. You would just randomly get attacked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's nobody on screen, and then all of a sudden, the screen will start spinning. You go into the whole enemy over here, your team over here, and then y'all would, take turns attacking each other. It would go to that point, but now you can see your enemies in the distance or whatnot, or lack thereof. So, and it's not a whole lot of enemies. And another thing, another thing about that I don't like is that say you made it past a point, and there's a boss in the other room. The boss mopped the floor with you. So you got to go back to the last room. Now, if this was the original Final Fantasy, I could just run around whatever random area for however long I want till everybody levels up. I can't do that now because it's not a random abundance of enemies just waiting to jump on me. There's the ones I ran past, and that's it. I backtracked before to see if they would respawn, and they did in some areas, but not overall. So, like, whatever enemies you kill, once you go away, they're gone.
Okay. Huh.
So that part I don't really I don't really like because I can't just randomly keep running around fighting, ranking my people up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I would like to do.
Classic RPG thing to do. Yeah.
Right, because like think like Division, because you not gonna run out of people to fight.
No, never.
Yeah, but this isn't like that. So either that or I haven't made it to an area yet. But it's a lot more story driven than fight driven. So, which is again not bad. And
it was more of that before, though, wasn't it?
I mean, it was like I said, because you would randomly get attacked every certain amount of steps. It was a bit of both, but now is definitely more story and conversation than fighting.
Okay. Wow.
But I mean, I still like it nonetheless. A lot of fans have been complaining, and this is why. Which I was having this conversation with my cousin earlier. He called me the Uncle Ruckus of nerds because I can't stand nerds sometimes, man. So before this game came out, and this was some years ago, it was maybe 5 or 6 years ago, they mentioned it was going to be episodic. They said, okay, we're not going to be able to put all this information on one big old game. It's going to be huge. This one was almost 100 gigs as it is.
Yeah.
They was like, we can't put everything from the original game on here again. But it was like, but to balance that out, we will expand on the story, put more detail into it, more lore, stuff that we couldn't fit in the original game. People were crying. This is not the story. They added too much stuff, and I'm just like, they said they were gonna do that, and even before the game came out, they mentioned that it wasn't gonna be turn based. It was gonna be action based.
That's why it's a remake and not a remaster.
Right. Which they did remaster it. It's been in the PlayStation Store since
PlayStation 3. Right. But
so knock yourself out. But I mean, well, I guess they probably could have remastered it to the extent like they did with Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, because that was like almost a complete facelift.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to call that a remaster. That was like a complete redo. Like
they remakes themselves pretty much.
Yeah, they did a great job with Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. But nonetheless, like I said, they said they were going to do that. They were complaining about it being action based before it came out, so they made it so that you could do both. You could do either or. I didn't play classic mode. I tested out for the sake of the podcast, but I have no interest in trying like that at all. But yeah, it's just, man, and then they complain about it being too hard. Like, who the hell want an easy game?
Yeah.
It's not unreasonably hard. It's not like you're getting one shot at everywhere.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say, I mean, I don't want like a Dark Souls game all the time. You gotta be in the mood for that kind of stuff,
Yeah, it's definitely not on that level. I beat Dark Souls. I can guarantee it's not on that level. But granted, it is hard because it's not turn-based, especially if you're not playing it turn-based, because you have to keep track of all your characters. They will do stuff on their own, but of course they're not going to be as good as the human controller. So you would have to jump back and forth, between the three of them, or however big your party is at the time, because it's not always 3 people. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3. I haven't had 4 people yet, so we'll see. But I think I'm halfway through Chris, our friend Chris, has already beaten it. He said it yesterday.
Wow.
And I told him where I was. He was like, "Yeah, you pretty much exactly halfway through the game."
And how many hours you been playing?
My save thing says 20 something. I have to look again, but it's in the 20s.
Wow.
But he said exactly how long it took him to beat it, but he was like he pretty much did nothing but play it all weekend. I think he said he didn't work Friday and he didn't work Saturday and Sunday. He just did nothing but play it because he streams. So
right.
I think he said it took him like 40 plus hours.
Okay. I mean, that seems like that's a fair runtime.
Right. And he was like, even though it is episodic, it didn't just like cut off. It was like a legit ending.
It felt definitive.
Yeah, so it definitely ended, and it also let you know, okay, well, there's definitely gonna be another piece. But he was like, it did feel like an ending. He was like, they did a good job where they ended it.
Right.
Which is good. I was like, because I was thinking they was gonna do like some old, how a lot of shows do now at the end of the season. Something big happen, and then like, to be continued, and you gotta wait the next season to see what the heck just blew up, or who just died, or whatever. Like I remember True Blood did it on one of their seasons. He drunk like the blood of Lilith, and they thought he died. He exploded into like the little puddle of blood that vampires exploded into when they died, but then the blood reformed and it turned into him. And like they was like, Bill, are you okay? And he just like roared at them, and they was just like, run! And then like the building started coming down, and that was it. That was like the end of a season. He was like, well, hold up, what the hell happened? I gotta wait a whole another year to find out what happened. So he said it's nothing like that. So that's good. That's good to look forward to.
That is an abrupt ending.
Yeah, I hate cliffhangers like that. Like I expect a little bit of a cliffhanger for the next season, but that was just dramatic, overly dramatic. Like Jesus,
yeah,
give me something.
Yeah. It's like, did you watch Ozark?
Man, yeah. I think I'm halfway through the third season.
Okay. Well, that had a very nice ending. It had a good ending. I like the ending.
I didn't even know you watched it. I don't think we ever talked about it.
Do I? Yeah, I think that's definitely my favorite Netflix series.
It is good. My brother said he heard the third season was boring. I was like, what? Where?
I don't know.
He was like, I don't know. I didn't watch it yet. That's just what everybody was saying. Because he heard about it from a coworker, like right after the second season dropped. And he told me about it. And I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And it just ended up being good. And I ended up watching the whole thing. So now everybody is, oh man, Ozarks. I'm just like, y'all late.
Yeah. And, did you get to any of the casino boat episode? Like when they go? Oh
yeah. The part that just happened. Spoiler alert. Skip 15 seconds. The part I just saw was the son just put the shotgun in Helen.
Oh, Helen. You don't like the last episode?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I was in the middle.
Yeah, you don't like the last. If that ain't the last, that is like the. That part was in the last episode.
Dang.
I'm quite sure.
Guess I'll be watching anime the rest of this week.
I'm quite sure. Did you like stop in the middle of the episode?
Man, I fell asleep. I was watching that after I got off work.
In the middle of the finale. Hell nah. But
man, this Red Bull retiring.
I was gonna say when they some of the scenes were definitely Savannah on the riverboats. Like they were at Savannah River.
Oh really?
Like, yeah, they were on Savannah River.
Did you look into it, or you just certain?
Well, we knew that they did filming here. I didn't know what they were filming, but like I had forgot about it because Ozark is kind of late coming out with this third season because it's been almost 2 whole years since the last season.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
And it got out just in time because it would have been it would have got delayed again. But yeah, so I mean, it's pretty obvious. But I mean,
I try not to think everywhere with water is Savannah, but
yeah, but you can see like the buildings in the background. I mean, they do a good job of trying to make it look like wherever it's supposed to be. I forgot what city they're in for those scenes, but yeah, it's kind of looking nondescript, but you catch a glimpse of this building over here, and you're like, oh, okay, that's right on is that the convention center? Oh, okay.
Oh man, now I got to go back and look.
Yeah.
Oh man, that casino boat thing was too funny when the old guy was arguing with his wife, and she just went to rolling down the hill.
Oh yeah.
And he was just like,
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? I was like, that was so corny, but it was hilarious.
I mean, I don't feel like he was exactly like, well, no, he seemed.
He looked back.
He seemed distraught to me.
He wasn't distraught enough to chase her down that damn hill.
I mean, what was you gonna do? What was he gonna do?
Get her out of the lake.
What was you gonna say? He knew. It wasn't looking good. It was not looking good. It wasn't.
Any sane person would at least try to get them.
What?
Any sane person would have at least tried to get them.
I don't know.
This is your
bro.
wife. Granted, she was an old B word. This was your wife.
And look what he did to her.
Nothing.
So she just fell down the hill all on her own.
Oh man, oh look, that
don't matter. That's what took her down there. Nah, man.
He was hit her with the Heisman.
He hit the Heisman on her, yo.
All the rest of that was all on her. And she,
yeah, she was leaning into.
That reminded me of that. That reminded me of that Eddie Murphy joke. So his dad used to hate his aunt.
Goody goo goo. Goody goo goo.
Yeah, goody goo. So every time you bring her over there, she tears down my steps. Oh, my shoe.
Oh, heavenly, please be falling forever.
Oh, Lord, help me.
That bitch still falling down the stairs.
That shit was too funny.
Oh, man.
Your wife is a Bigfoot. This is Gus. You brought a Bigfoot to my house.
Yeah. Well, all right. Anything else you want to get in?
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Is it?
Yep. Tomorrow is the 15th of April.
Damn, Facebook, you slipping. You're supposed to tell me a birthday tomorrow. Like, I hate how they say it's this person's birthday today. You couldn't tell me a couple of days ago that this was coming up. Like, I don't.
They do a little sorry way of doing it. So, like, if they tell you somebody's birthday,
yes,
like a week, well, that month in general, and you click on it, it'll show you the list of people's birthdays coming up in order. But
if you already looking
that's the best they do.
at somebody else's birthday who came up in your feed, like, yeah, then they're like, oh, well, you got these birthdays coming up, and you ain't paying no attention to all that. You ain't think about that right now.
No.
Well, happy birthday to you. If I don't get to Say it. I don't know.
Now, you ain't off the hook. I expect a text message from you tomorrow.
Coronas.
I ain't taking it early.
Man. Coronas might get me by then.
Your thumbs will still work.
All right. I guess we'll end it right there. Cool.
Yes, because I got to piss like a Russian racehorse at the Kentucky Derby with a glue truck behind him.
All right, everybody, remember to like, subscribe, share, anything possible you could do to show that you mess with us, and we'll see you next time, hopefully in better quality. Peace.